That's a good quote.
Welcome back to the Bay One Entertainment Podcast. This is your favorite show on the internet. We are your hosts. I'm Philip Beavers.
I'm Kevin Moore. That was the rudest thing I've heard.
Here's how Nick
This
is
is one of
getting
the
ugly.
rudest
That's a good
start.
quote. Hi, welcome back
It's a
to the
good quote.
show.
Definitely not me who said it. Pretty sure that was a different historical figure.
No, it's me.
Definitely not a historical
I'm
figure.
I'm historical. I'm legendary. Even I'm mythological. Um,
More like Filipino-logical. Filipino-logical.
Filipino.
It kind of sounded Italian when I said it. Filipino-logical.
Filipinological. Montavera.
You know what?
Ventila Casoto.
Two cultures that do not need to mix.
Yeah, no.
Now,
Well, I mean, Italy's somewhat next door neighbor, very much mixed with the Filipinos.
yeah,
One
but
of the
not
other
them.
languages.
Listen, I don't want my pho. Wait, that's not
Uh-oh.
Filipino. What is a Filipino dish, actually? I was like, I don't want spaghetti in my pho. I was like, that's not Filipino.
I don't want my pho. Wait. Wait.
Okay, you know what? You name me a Filipino dish.
Adobo chicken.
That's like barely Filipino. Everybody uses adobo. Who's like
Well, but they
Mexican.
do adobo differently. That's what Marty taught me. Marty, the Filipino man. That we
Marty,
have.
the Filipino expert,
Yeah.
man from
Yeah.
the Philippines.
But like they took a lot of Spanish dishes and like gave them like obviously like a more Southeast Asian thing on them. So like adobo is slightly different than what adobo is for Spanish countries.
Spain.
Well, no, because you just said everybody uses adobo.
Yeah, Latino.
Like I've had Mexican adobo.
Latino.
Okay.
You know what? If we're gonna be sticklers, we're gonna be sticklers. But
Well, I didn't say pho, so
maybe you should have. You would have had a hall pass.
no, it's the exact opposite. Also, there's some type of plantain shit, I'm sure, somewhere in there. I don't know.
I think that they roast they do lechon, they roast the whole pig.
Yeah, they do roast the whole pig, but so do
Yeah.
Samoans.
They're
Pacific Islanders, I guess you could say, because it's not just Samoan. Like,
It's like
Maoris, Samoa, Hawaiians, Hawaiians,
Hawaiians.
Hawaiians.
Hawaiians. I feel like how come I feel like there should be more notable Filipino dishes that I'm not thinking about. Do they have a noodle?
Let's see, shall we?
Go right let's go. Let's look this up. Because my big thing was I just don't want spaghetti in my
Oh,
it's
pancit,
different.
dude, of course. Pancit, whatever. Like it's like a famous
Fuck is
Filipino
that?
noodle dish. It's like thin noodles, usually with like shrimp or chicken. But pancit is like a very Filipino thing. It's like one of the most famous dishes that they actually have in the country is pancit.
That sounds delicious. I love fried noodles.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how little Filipino cuisine I
Lumpia,
really eat.
sinigang. Yeah,
Sinigang.
Philippine adobo, pancit, palabok.
Hmm.
Oh, actually, I should say they do more pork stuff than
Lechon.
I feel like I don't know.
Here, show us the screen. While we're just
Well,
talking about it.
okay, let me.
Let's have the audio listeners look at the screen.
Yeah, our audio listeners looking at the screen. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. I heard what I said.
I had
I
to
know what I
pull it
said.
out so you couldn't see what my other tabs were, but yeah, pancit.
Oh, that shit looks good. That looks great.
Good.
Pancit. Pancit.
God, it's a whole lot of beige going on. Beige,
It's
and green, and
a
orange. Beige, green, and orange.
delicious. Sounds like my
Is
dinner.
matzah in there?
Matzah.
Fuck
No
is
way. No way.
What's this? Probably
No
like a
way.
fish ball.
This just chicken noodle soup, man.
Yeah, but what's this?
Probably the chicken. I don't know, man.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
Maybe they make a chicken meatball. They do that.
No, they don't.
They all 100% do. Don't
Filipino
even
chicken
fucking try.
meatball. Okay, let's see. Filipino
Filipinco.
chicken meatball. You a dick. Wow.
That's a
Like
lot of
pork. They're all
fucking
pork.
a lot of fucking meatballs.
Bola bola.
Well, then look up Filipino bola bolas.
Why? Boila.
Clearly, that's the right answer.
It's just the same thing.
Okay, well
Just
now our
pork
chicken.
meatballs. Well, yeah, it's probably some white chick being like, "Yeah, you can actually make these with chicken too."
You know what? If that's a Filipino
Pork,
man,
still
you're gonna
pork,
feel very,
still
very
pork.
silly.
Oh, here we go. Now we've got chicken. It just
Super
doesn't look.
easy gone chicken bola. This is like not great. I just had so much curry.
See,
Like
look
my
at that.
stomach is
Look at that. Look
distended.
at that lack of fucking melanin going on over here, touching these fucking vegan bowl. Eat a dick and die.
Maybe okay.
It's
I'm not
not
gonna
my
speak
hot
on
take.
vegan.
It's not my hot take, but here's a hot take outside of it that I truly believe. White women, shut your fucking mouths. Shut up. Stop talking. All white female presenting people, shut the fuck up.
Here's a question.
I'm sick of it.
Is there anything that they're like an expert on that they
Like
should have an
calling the
opinion?
cops, not
One.
minding their business,
I feel like that's basically the same.
jello based casseroles.
Mm, it's true. What
That's it.
about
Owning dogs that they have no business having because they refuse to actually train them, and so it's everyone else's problem.
I'll put a finger up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a finger up.
Okay.
What about reading really smutty books and then posting reactions about it?
Yeah, I mean, I that's like a woman thing in general. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I've only
you
seen
could
white
say a
women do
lot of
that.
those influence, a lot of like smut talk
A
and
lot
book
of
talk
book talk.
people,
Yeah.
white. Yeah, I would say so.
I've never seen a brown person do it.
Yeah. Somehow, oh, you know what they're an expert in? Somehow playing both sides when it comes to privilege and oppression.
Some would say that their privilege
Hey,
comes
you
from
don't get
oppression.
both. You don't get both.
Some would say
You
that their
can't
oppression comes from privilege.
you can't live inside the big house and then also be
And
like,
then be
"No,
mad that
but
it's
I'm like,
cold.
y'all. No, you fucking aren't. Shut the fuck up.
You get the big house.
You're in the big house.
Go live
Shut
inside it.
up. Like
Ooh, your bedroom's a little bit smaller than everybody else's.
I'm sorry, I don't see a non-white woman who's the head of the Secretary of State right now. Although I think she's DHS. I think she's actually Homeland Security, Christy Nome, but whatever.
Nah, that was like I thought you were talking about Pam Bondi at first. I was like, I don't think that's her
No, that's
position.
the Attorney General.
Yeah,
Attorneys General.
whatever. AG, whatever.
Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi.
She sounds like she should be Australian.
But yeah, yeah, Pam Bondi.
Pam Bondi.
But they'd call her
Yeah.
Pam Bondi.
Why?
Because Bondi is the name of the
Oh, the toy company.
no
Bondi.
Australia. No, hold on.
She just Australian shill.
Yeah, Bondi Bay is like a place in Australia. Bondi.
Hmm.
Bondi. I don't know if they say Bondi or Bondi,
Bondi.
but it's spelled the exact same way. Bondi.
Oh, good for her. At least she's got that going for her.
Yeah, well, she's also in the White House, so she's got some pretty good privilege going on.
Eh. I mean, she's white.
I think mostly my thing is like I'm tired of seeing white women have like it's like that guy that we talked about before where he stopped smoking weed and then he acted like he was the same as a recovering heroin addict. And
Oh,
it's like, no, no, it's not the same. And you know that because look how easily you got off of it.
it's the
Other people
real
die
taking an
when they get off
inch.
of heroin.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
taking an inch and calling it like going for a mile.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, molehills and mountains kind of shit. Like,
uh,
no, no, sorry, sorry, no.
not even
Get
sorry.
a
Just
move.
no.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm
You know,
not
I'm
sorry.
not
No,
sorry.
fuck you.
You
Fuck
shouldn't
you.
say that
Actually,
at
I'm not
all.
sorry at all.
Do you remember he had a whole page dedicated to that. A whole like Finsta.
Who? Oh, really? Did he?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I know. I literally after the confrontation, I never once.
I
I've
think it was
yet to
before
speak
that.
to him and like,
Honestly, like yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, but I just can't believe that people do that. Just like have a page dedicated to like this is my journey. I want to document it. I just don't
First
get
off,
it.
we don't.
Why are you making that like on a separate page? Like,
I
why are
know.
you
We don't
scared?
care.
Why are you well, like what's the point? Like, well, this is my personal page is for professionalism. What are you talking about? Social media. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah. Like,
stupid.
is it part of you or is it like a narrative version that you want?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Are you trying
Like,
to make like craft this narrative around your journey so you can then go like, oh, it's like my diary. You know what a diary is? Private.
yeah, a diary is something that people don't read.
That's the thing I never I like when we were in high school and I was getting fucking like I had a Finsta. I had one for a while. I actually
I say you still have one, don't you?
recently deactivated it. Um
Why?
because it was a goon channel, dude. Like for a long time I was just using it to
What?
like thirst follow. Like
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
yeah. Well,
awesome.
I mean,
You have your goon
that when
marking
I was like
people.
single and it was just sitting like that collecting thirst posts in the feed. So I mean, it had been like that for years, and then I like went over to it and I was like, "This is fucking smut, dude. Get out
Oh,
of here."
I want to see these. I want to see your goon marks. I want to see your goon folder.
Well, it's deactivated now. It had. I truly don't
Oh,
even
pretty sure you
remember
can
what the.
reactivate it.
Well, I don't know what that password is, so
Oh, I really don't believe that.
I
I
genuinely,
really don't believe that.
God's honor, I don't know what the password is, dude.
uh, I've never
But
understood. I've never understood the like. I get the porn on Twitter thing. That place is like a cesspool, but like I've never understood like Instagram like thirst trapping.
oh,
Like
dude,
I don't get it,
it got
bro.
so like advanced warfare of trying to beat the algorithm. Like it's actually crazy. Like some like what was going on, like what's been going on now with it is like girls will I should say women will like
Children,
do
what
these like
Phil follows.
weird angles. Stop. That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
That sounds like a very secure
It's
defense.
it's weird angles where they'll like they're basically using the AI algorithm detection to then they
To
distract
get
it
the
with
face.
something. They like distract it with like either a face or like a dance or something. And then in something in the background, there's either a mirror that's showing a reflection from behind and they'll show like their fucking pussy and ass from behind.
Hell yeah.
Or they'll like
But
be
like
like,
clearly covered.
yeah, or they'll be like, "Hey, these are the multivitamins that I take. I really love these multivitamins. You see how there's like a little hole like right here?
Hmm.
They'll like their nipple will be like right here.
You see, I'm more of a visual learner.
Like their nipple will be sticking there and they're like, "I love these vitamins."
Could you
They
just
put
post one?
and you just like, "No, I'm not going to post it." But like that's what it is. It's just like how do we post tit and puss on the feed
How do I
without
get a little
getting
T
taken
and
down?
P
Yeah.
here?
And what's
You see,
the
actually,
funny
I
thing,
respect that a lot more than Twitter. Twitter is just like,
Twitter's
oh,
literally
it's just there. It's just there. Push your pussy.
put your pussy on Instagram live, I give you $1,000.
Who said that? Who is that quote by?
That's boozy badass.
Oh my God,
Put your
Boozy.
pussy on Instagram live, I give you a
That does
thousand.
sound like some shit that Boozy
Yeah,
would
because he used to
post.
have like strippers and shit, like literally posting puss on the fucking.
I used to follow Boozy because he made me fucking laugh with that shit.
He used to be really funny, and then he got real like kind of Kanye-y.
Yeah, that was a thing. It was like kind of always there, but then that was like most of what he would post at the like end of when I like ended up not following him because it would just be like I would just see his comments on like Shade Room and be like, "That's why we need big man back in office." And it's like this post was like about just like one gay celebrity. Like you don't.
Oh,
Why did you
he's
post
talking
that?
about yeah,
I don't know. It's just like fucking anyway. It's like especially when he would comment on
yeah.
um fucking who's the basketball player whose daughter is trans? Um,
Oh,
starts with Z, the child.
ah, fuck, he was on the Heat.
Yeah, well, you remember it, but like it was just so weird. Like I never understood like why people like post about children, and it's just you're not doing this out of concern. Let's be real. You're doing it because you're uncomfortable. You're
Dwayne
doing it
Wade.
because you're uncomfortable, or you
Dwayne
have
Wade.
some weird thing that's going on.
Yeah,
Child is fine. The child is fine. And
yeah.
if they were not fine, Why are you commenting on it? What are you doing about it? You're not giving them money. You're not finding a solution. You're just saying, I don't like that. I don't like that. And you should listen to me because I'm boozy.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things. First off, it's mind your fucking
Boozy.
business, man. Mind your fucking business. Hey, you don't even live with your kids. Why don't you fix that first, brother man?
Does he have like how many kids does he have? He has a few, doesn't he?
I would assume a few. Uh,
All right, let's
he's a
go. Let's make
rapper
the
from the
assumptions
he's a rapper from the
from the
South.
South.
They always have a few kids. It's literally what it is. Like
It- if I look it up now, you're gonna be right.
100%, 100%. I will.
Uh-huh.
Um,
You
and
you keep on going. I'm gonna look it up, make sure.
also, your name's Boozy Badass, and you willingly go by that, right? Number
Yeah,
two,
it's his it's
number
government.
three, right? Dwayne Wade has more money than you'll ever see in your whole life. In your whole life. So what you say to him doesn't fucking matter because he made it working his ass off on a fucking court, winning championships alongside the greatest basketball player to ever play. Okay?
Okay, wait.
Dwayne Wade is awesome.
Do you wanna guess how many kids Boozy has?
6. More? 12.
All right, not that many.
9.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ivy Ray, Lyric Beyonce,
Wait,
Toriana,
but
Michael
how many
Jordan,
baby
Michael
mamas?
Jordan, Tar Tarlasia, Torrance Jr., who goes by the moniker Tootie Raw, Layla Jean, and Seven, spelled with a Y.
How many baby mamas do you think he has?
I would guess at least five.
Oh, was there a shooting in New York?
I mean, yeah,
Like right now? I mean, yeah, there's
probably,
always,
man.
but
Probably, man.
in Midtown, gunfire
Oh,
breaks
really?
out at investment bank headquarters at Blackstone. Oh,
Oh,
Blackstone.
you know what? Thoughts and
Yes,
prayers or
yes,
whatever.
yes, 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 yes,
My
yes,
thoughts and
yes.
prayers are with everybody there.
My thoughts and prayers are with the
Thoughts
guy
and
who aimed
prayers
it
are
at the
there.
fucking CEO. I hope that guy's okay, and I
Yeah, I
hope
have
he.
a lot of thoughts on him. Yes, lots of
I have a
thoughts,
lot of
lots of
prayers
prayers,
that
of
that guy gets
course.
away with it.
I
Lots.
actually hear I actually hear he wasn't even there. I hear that that was not real. I heard that they died of natural causes.
Wait, at 345 Park Ave, building that contains offices for Blackstone and NFL headquarters. Building is under lockdown. Let's see. Police sources say the suspect killed himself on the 33rd floor.
Okay.
So he's gone.
Thoughts and
Um,
prayers, of course.
he might not have gotten anyone.
Thoughts and prayers, of course.
Yeah, it looks like he hasn't really gotten anyone.
Well, we don't know yet.
Gunmen in ski mask shoot 2 men dead outside NYC Park, then escape on mopeds. But that's not it. Well, that was in the Bronx.
And you know what? Thoughts and prayers are there as well.
Sorry, we can cut this out for a second. I'm just my. All right, let's pause real quick. Doop. And we're back. Holy shit. We had to just update some people that we weren't dead. So pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't even know who we were talking about still, but
Um,
the shooting.
whatever. I don't know, man. There's so many shootings in New York.
Oh,
It's
really? To go back to it. Shut up, white women. Shut up. Just shut up for a
I
little
mean,
bit.
that's what it all comes back to in the end,
Give
if I'm
us
being
like 10
honest.
years of shutting up, and then we can come back and start respecting your opinions
You
again.
know, there's some
And it's not obviously there's going to be exceptions. There's exceptions to
yeah.
everything. There's
No, I'm
outliers
about
to
to
everything.
say, like, there was one white woman that I worked with who I really like.
Really?
Yeah, she was from Tennessee too. It's kind of crazy.
Hmm.
I know. You would expect no.
Actually, I find that Southern white women are
Actually,
usually more tolerable than Northeastern, like Northern white women and Midwestern white women.
I think that a northern white woman is a bull. It's a bull right there, and they'll run you over and use their horns.
But then I don't think it's a bull because a bull's not gonna fucking cry. when you decide to, you know, fight back a little bit.
Okay, I'm also thinking about when I say that, I mean the ones who work their way up, like the ones who actually had to. I always try to come up with like, okay, you didn't grow up with privilege because when it comes up with growing up with privilege and like coming from like a higher social class, it's like, oh, you're all terrible. You're all terrible.
Like
There
the one
was such an actually some brown dude that I was talking to at a club like a few weeks ago. The most insufferable conversation I've been a part of, not because it was like bad per se, but he was saying that he's growing up first generational like rich and how that's just been such a struggle for him. Especially now that he is like very happily married to his husband, has an adopted kid, and they're just trying to figure out what life is, and that's been a lot of stress. And it's like, okay, man, you're just describing the problem that everybody wants. Having too much money, having a very healthy relationship, having a child. And now you're just deciding, oh, too many options. I don't know what to do. It's just like, ooh, shut up. Shut up. But also, I'm happy for you. Not enough
yeah
brown people have that problem. So good for you, but shut up. Figure that
yeah
out. Maybe you should be figuring it out at the club.
at the club.
Club. With some random dude that you just met.
Yeah,
But
it'd
I
be nice.
also do like this conversation. So, you know. It was a real like I'm really conflicted here. I really love hearing these kind of conversations, but this is the most obnoxious conversation, the most obnoxious problem to hear about somebody. Like Phil, I love you. You like me?
Yeah,
Let's just establish that. Do you want to hear me complain to you about how I have too much money and I don't know what to do with it?
fuck no.
As you shouldn't. I I would I if the situation was reversed, I would listen to you. I would appreciate it. I'd appreciate that you're being vulnerable in that aspect, but I don't want to listen to you.
Such a liar, dude.
I
If I
w
started
I
complaining
didn't
saying,
say I want to. I said I would.
I don't think you would appreciate. I
I would
think you,
appreciate that you tell me about your problems, yeah. Even if I think you're a piece of
but
shit
that's
for
not
telling
even
me.
like that's not a problem. Like that's just like that's indecisiveness on what to do with something that most people in the country don't have.
And that's, you know what? When you don't have problems, that is your problem.
Dude, I have this fucking like rocket ship and it can literally take me to a fucking like planetary Elysium where like I don't have to deal with anything else and like everything is awesome and just like ugh like I literally have to like fly it myself. Like what the fuck is wrong with the world? Like shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's literally how I felt with this dude.
Oh, I had to fly my own rocket into happiness and to like into heaven. What the fuck? Dude,
What the
I'll
fuck?
literally gut you in front of your family.
In front of your happily married partner.
I'll use one of those tiny little fisherman hook knives and I'll cock it into your fucking abdomen and slice it diagonally up.
Like the fucking Maori earrings.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Like a small version of fucking the Moana like hook thing that he has. Uh,
you like that
damn
angle?
that fell. What? Okay. Wait, why are you not focusing?
I was actually trying to increase the ISO without looking at the screen, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that.
No, you like kind of seem a little soft.
Do I?
Yeah. I want to test. All
But I
right.
would listen to your problems. I would listen to your problems if
I'll
you had.
listen to it, but you can't expect me to not make fun of you to your face. Because
That's
like,
the difference. I
oh,
wouldn't make fun
what
of
a
you if
fucking
there's an actual problem that you're having. Nah, I would make fun of you. You're so
you
right.
make fun of me for real
You're
problems I'm
so
having
right.
now as a broke person.
But that's because we're laughing together.
But that and that's what I mean. Like we're friends. We make fun of each other. That's a bit yeah, I mean the amount of times that people, even our own friends, have heard us arguing with each other and just I mean, just eviscerate your fucking stupid milk bottle. I hate that stupid fucking milk bottle, dude.
Dude, I knew that you were gonna say something about that too. I
I
actually
like
thought that you were gonna say that the red drink came from the red milk.
no, I forgot.
Nah.
I forget about the milk bottle until I see it on here, and then it just immediately like, oh, you stupid
Well, here's the
milk.
thing. I finish a pint of water at the end of all of our shows. Do you?
You think that's only a pint in there?
No, it's
That's
probably a
way
liter.
more than a pint of
Well,
water.
it's 32 fluid ounces.
So a cup is 8. A pint is 2 cups.
It's a
A
liter.
quart is two. A quart is 2 pints. It's a quart.
Ah, quart of milk. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So
half
I'm
gallon.
finishing a cup of water.
A quarter of a
Quarter
gallon.
water. Quarter water.
Quarter water. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just like the only person you should be complaining about having money that you don't know what to do with is someone who has as much or more money than you or a fucking CPA. Because other than that, we don't give a shit. I'll kill you with it.
I'll
I'll
kill you
get it
with your
out in
money.
cash and I'll suffocate you with $1,000 in one
I'll
hit.
insert myself into your family, write myself into your will, and then make sure you die a slow, painful death until you realize the mistake that you had of trusting me.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's basically it. You got it. You nailed it right on the fucking head.
Thank you. Thank you. You see, I know you.
Yes, you do. But yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I am friends with some affluent people, and every once in a while they're like, I don't know what to do. Like blah 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 blah. I have a friend who like, I love him to death. He's one of my best friends, but he comes from a lot of wealth. Your screen just got incredibly dark for some reason.
Yeah, it's because the sun is setting.
Uh,
Here,
he
you
comes
talk.
from
I'll fix my ISO.
yeah, he comes from incredible wealth. And like I said, I love him. He's relatively down to earth, like grounded as much as you can be with the kind of wealth he comes from. But he's never really had a consistent job, right? And he comes from a family that tried to set him up with a job at the family business, and he just shit the bed.
Do I know this
And
friend?
yeah, you do. You've met him.
Okay.
Uh,
A few times?
yeah, a couple of times.
Okay.
Um, have you met him a couple times in person? I
I
don't know.
think I already know who it is, but
Yeah, you know who it is. You
Okay.
know who it is. Um, he'll never watch this, so it's fine.
It was
And
literally one of two people.
yeah, there's only two of the two that you of my friends that you have talked to.
Yeah.
It's yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
he bounces around from job to job to job, and sometimes when he talks to me, like, and like I said, he is one of my best friends. He will be in my like he'll be one of my groomsmen. But sometimes when he talks about not knowing what to do or like trying to find a job, he works a lot of seasonal jobs, right?
like
And
farmers
because
market.
he can't, like, no, not even like Christmas season, summer season, spring season, like he doesn't. I don't know if he's ever had the same job for more than 2 years at a time.
There are
Uh,
some people who really do that, but
but
those
then
people I know
but
are
he
poor.
travels like crazy, dude. Mongolia, the Hamptons, Martha's Vineyard constantly. That's where he is right
Mhm.
now, working a job, a seasonal summer job at Martha's Vineyard. And like, I'm glad that like hopefully he finds something and he just fucking sticks it out and grinds through it and like, makes his own thing. But it is sometimes where like you hear the complaint and you're just like, dude,
Yeah.
shut up.
Do you hear yourself?
Shut up, man.
Imagine
Like
if you were
this is
poor and
such a
hearing this.
non-issue, and I understand that like problems are relative and like suffering is the wrong word, but like like he's not having a good time. It's not great for his self-esteem and his confidence and blah blah blah. But like that's the thing that it's affecting your
Yeah.
self-esteem and confidence. Some people can't get a job.
And it
You know,
affects their
it
children.
affects their livelihood,
It
like their
affects
whole life.
their
They
ability to
can't.
stay
Yeah, I
housed.
was gonna say they can't have a home. You don't even pay for your home.
Oh, what a great problem to have.
That's what I mean. Like, what the fuck are you complaining about, man?
Yeah.
Just get the job. Try having the same job for a year. Try it.
That sounds like a dare.
It really almost is. And the fact that it's at that point is crazy. Because then on the other side of it, one of our other friends has just finished med school and is in the middle of his orientation. Are you gonna
What?
throw up? Are you gonna
What?
throw up?
No. What? Why?
You
No, just
started
burping.
doing the thing that my dogs do right before they throw up.
Just a burp, bro.
Because the way you looked off, you're like,
Well, I didn't want to do it in the, burping the fucking mic.
like that.
What if I just,
Something like
yeah,
that.
fucking nasty,
But
fucking gross ass.
yeah, I don't know. That's just one of those things. Where it's like, bro, fuck off. Like, I don't want to fucking hear it, man. I have been working my ass off since I got up here, and even then, I still had help. Like, I still had help on some things, especially when I
Mm-hmm.
got up here at first. Like for the first few years, and now I pay my own rent. I work my own job. I blah 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 blah. I do the shit. We're still trying to make a business work. Like we're
Yeah.
grinding.
Oh yeah,
And
dude.
it's like,
I feel
I
that.
wish I had money to spare. I wish I had money to spare.
I mean, it's such a like I don't know if thankless is the right word, but it's such a under like if you don't come from that like area where you have to work for everything, it really does look like from either side that you're either not doing anything
Uh,
or you're doing something unnecessary.
yeah.
Like for for a lot of my cousins, now we're just getting into drama and family too.
Yes, let's
Um,
go.
what?
I said, yes, let's go. I want to hear shit about your cousins,
Uh,
who I know.
yeah, yes, you do. You know some of them. But the ones that you don't know, like a lot of them, because my fucking parents, like my mom and dad work their fucking asses off.
Hmm.
Like immigrants, came
Good job.
from not a lot of money. My dad went to school in Ecuador. None of his degrees were recognized in the United States. So he, while raising a family, also got his degrees again in the United States.
Ew.
Yeah,
Double dip, bitch.
had to. And they both got really good jobs,
And
and they
some
both
more.
had a lot of shits that double M's, flip them over their two W's, and that's what my
I
parents
hit,
are,
I
always
hit my
winning.
finger in my fucking mic stand right afterwards.
Yeah, I saw the screen shaking. So,
But yeah, go
no,
ahead.
but they fucking worked for a lot of it, and like much love to all my family, but not all of my family did that, you know? Like, not a lot of my aunts, not all of my uncles did that, and that's just what it is. But there's that assumption of, oh, well, you have it fucking easy. I didn't. No,
All right.
fucking didn't. They don't pay for anything. I got out of college and I paid for my rent, my energy, my groceries, my fucking everything. My fucking everything. And even when I was in college, I also had a job. I had fucking two jobs in my senior year when I was trying to get into a laboratory while also getting money by working as a barista and still finishing my diploma. Like, I
Damn.
don't think like it's such a like an area of if you do not like live in it, you do not understand it because to get what seems like the bare minimum takes so much fucking work. And actually, one thing that I really do love about one of my cousins who just brought their wife from China, I was just hanging out with them, and one thing that because I asked her like, so you just came from China, like you've been here for 3 months, like what's the biggest like thing that you see in media in China versus what's here in the United States? Like, what's the truest thing? What's the most untrue thing? She immediately goes, "Oh, the most untrue thing is that people say Americans are lazy." I have only seen Americans. Well, she's also working like, with my family, but I've only seen your family work their fucking asses off. Even
Yeah.
later in life, because my aunt is getting her license to do financial management, and she's like
Whoa.
fucking like 60. Yeah. So that's like one big
Congrats
thing
to
that I'm
her.
like, I'm glad that she fucking recognized that. Like a lot of people that I do know fucking work. And that idea that, there are fucking some like welfare queens and, do your thing, I guess, fucking leeches. But it's such a, you do not understand how much fucking energy that it fucking takes to get to like this bare like entryways that some people get the privilege of just like walking into until
Yeah.
you actually have to work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even know where I was going with that, but oh yeah, because we were talking about the fucking class differences. And that's also like like I know poor white people and I have a lot of fucking respect for them because they also get the same shit of, well, you have a bunch of privilege. Well, yeah, they do, but they don't have like the means to exercise it. The only thing that they get is the little class like connection that means that they don't get shit on,
Yeah,
you know?
but what's even funnier is that there's no like solidarity amongst whites. Like there's no cultural solidarity,
Oh no.
only to exploit. because those same and I forgot who talked about it. I think it was a comedian or something talked about like it's a tragedy of poor white people to be told that you have all this privilege and all this power, and at the same time you're also being evicted from your fucking double wide in a trailer park.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
and then you sit there and you're like, but I'm supposed to, I was promised all this. I was told I had this privilege, I have this power, and yet I'm not seeing a lick of it because other white people are sitting there exploiting you because they don't give a fuck. There's no
Yeah.
like ethnic solidarity between European mutts, which is what we are. We're just a fucking crossbreed of a ton of different, just fucking dumbass like Western European countries. And because we were here first, well, first of all the colonizers and all the different races and
Yeah,
ethnicities
there
that
we
exist
go.
now,
There we go.
that yeah, those whites, poor or rich, had a lot more power and a lot more say because it was like, well, us European born people have to stick together, blah blah blah.
We're the
And now it's like,
wasps.
yo, eat my dick. Like I don't give a
You're
fuck. Like, yeah, I
Oh,
own
are you
all
poor? You're not my people.
yeah, I actually own 100 multifamily like complex like housing complexes, and most of my people I have them in poor white cities, and I'm still charging them so much that they can't fucking, eat, and so instead they smoke meth to try and keep the hunger pangs away,
Ah,
like so it's like yeah, I do agree there is and I come from an extended family that is very poor white people, like quite a few. Some of them do fine for themselves, but a lot of them are relatively poor white people, and you see the hatred in their eyes for other people, and you're like, bro, you're much closer to those black and brown people that are in your economic class than you are to some, like, even a millionaire who works in like SoCal. You know what I mean? Like,
hmm.
you are nothing alike, and he wouldn't take a second out of his day to look twice at you.
Oh my God, he would not. If you begged for money, he would not even. He would run faster.
And
He would
what's even
fucking run faster.
And in the South, it's even worse too, because everyone in the North and the Midwest and the West Coast, when they think of the South, they think of immediately stupid, uneducated, automatically racist and biased. And so they're like, and they just think of us as like subhuman. When I tell people I'm from Texas, the amount of time some waspy or like Long Island, New Jersey, just dickhead is like, there's another thing that white women do where they're just like, "Oh, oof, I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm sorry. I hate
I'm
that.
not sorry at all that I'm from there. It has actual culture, it has actual people who live.
Yeah. And
What the
maybe if
fuck
I'm
are you talking
here
about?"
and not there, maybe I actually have better perspective on those issues than you who just like gets it from fucking TikTok.
I didn't leave home and come up here because I hated that place, no matter how much my younger self said so. That's not what it was. What it was is that I was pursuing a dream and I was pursuing a craft and an art that is hoarded by the Northeast, hoarded by the West Coast, hoarded by you fuckers who look down on us. And because you started out with all this money and because Reconstruction wasn't done properly after the Civil War, there's no wealth. Like, there's not as much wealth in the South as there is up here. So if I want to actually make it somewhere and go to where the influential jobs are and the influential power is for me to actually get into the craft and get into the industry, I have to come and join you motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me I'm sorry, bro. You're from New Jersey. You're
Yeah,
from
dude,
New
I'm
Jersey.
fucking
Let me repeat
sorry
for
that
a
you
third time.
exist.
You're from New Jersey.
Just like the worst of the worst.
I'm
Like,
better than you inherently.
I agree. No
You
doubt.
guys are from, and you're from Connecticut, but you aren't a white person from Connecticut. So automatically
Automatically
better than,
flavor, yeah.
inherently.
Well, it's the whole thing of like, I understand this culture a lot better than a lot of other people who didn't grow up in it and understand, like, oh, yeah, everybody is a fucking cunt and like annoying and extraordinarily passive and acts like they're still fucking in high school because they don't have any real drama because they're able to sit back on generational wealth. I
Uh-huh.
know that. I know that better than anybody else. I grew up with them. And it's an incredible thing to see them move out because that means that they weren't align with the culture. And it's very clear to see where those it's kind of like the people who don't move out of their hometown or marry their high school
Yeah.
girlfriend. they don't allow themselves to grow and expand their ideas to reflect why they grew up the way they did, how it was beneficial, how it was harmful. And truthfully, it's because of that small mindset that I think that we do have just as much cultural divides and honestly racism as we still do, because it's that small idea of like this
Totally.
is everything that I need, everything else is wrong.
Yeah, the insulated mind of a local, like a yokel kind of person who just like
Yeah, fucking
hometown
yokel
hero,
townie.
like yeah,
Oh
like
my
you're
God.
insulated.
Actually,
Talk
if you
about
died,
fucking
nobody would
echo
care.
chamber. Because like I do agree, leftists have echo chambers on social media, and I think that the algorithms purposely do that so that you guys
Oh,
don't actually
yeah.
mix ideas and whatever.
Yeah.
But there is nothing more echo chambery than like six people who never left their hometown and have very, very staunch views on how they see the world. Like you guys are a fucking echo chamber because you never left. You never
Mm-hmm.
had to go and struggle in another place and make new friends and accustom yourself to someone else's culture.
Yeah,
The people who
right? You
like,
don't know what it
oh,
means to
yeah.
acclimate.
Well, actually, this is how we do things here in New Brunswick. Okay.
Who the fuck cares? New Brunswick.
Who gives a fuck? like,
Ooh, that's
like
great. I don't care.
yeah,
Where is
yeah,
New
yeah.
Brunswick?
Well,
I
this
don't
is how we do
care.
things out in Katy, Texas. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
Katy
Keep it
Freeway.
there.
Jump in the
Keep it.
freeway.
Yeah, keep it. We're good. The rest
Oh,
of us are going to be people.
yeah, right.
That's what.
Except that's not a lot of us.
No, but also like that's also one of the reasons why when people and this is a very like I live in New York. I've been here for almost 10 years. Like I know a good amount of the city, and I'll never be a New Yorker. And I think the more you live in some place, especially somewhere like here in New York City, that the longer you live here, everyone's always like, well, at 10 years, you're officially a New Yorker. No, no, no. The longer you live here, the more you realize if you weren't born here, you will never be a New Yorker because
Mm,
you didn't your formative years not being here, like it changes you as you're a very specific kind of person when you've grown
mm,
up here. And you look at the world, you interact with the world in a very unique way.
mm.
But even so, not being a native New Yorker, when people who don't live here talk about New York like they fucking know anything at all, it
Fucking
is the most infuriating thing in the world.
dude, it's
Because you
actually
don't
like
know. You
cringy.
don't know. Like,
It's just like you're right. Like it's just and like I hate to use that word cringe, but that's really what it is. It's just like I'm watching like especially since I've been a teacher for 4 years. I've seen what like New Yorkers who are born and raised here act like, what cultures they surround themselves by. And I'm only talking about like my neighborhood in Brooklyn.
yeah.
Like that's extremely different than the Bronx or
Yeah.
Manhattan
Yeah.
or Staten Island or Queens. Like
Queens,
everybody
yeah.
has a different flavor, but there's a unifying aspect of what it's like to grow up here, having to take the subway by yourself, having to be really independent by the time that you're basically 11, because, like I said, you gotta get to school by yourself usually.
Hmm.
So those formative years, like you were saying, are extremely different than the people who were transplants and moved here for a job or just because they want to change the scenery. I think that you can be like a contributing member of New York, but it doesn't mean that you were born and raised here. It's
Hmm.
fucking different.
And I
And
think,
that shit is
yeah.
dangerous. And I just think that that's just dangerous. It's like then you are claiming to be the voice for a place that you really have no right and no idea how it's like to grow up and live here. You just
Yeah.
know what it's like to stay here.
Yeah. And I think that goes for every, especially like major metropolitan cities like LA, Houston, Dallas, fucking like, Miami, shit like that, like major fucking places in the world, Seattle, DC, it's Chicago, Boston, like these major metropolitan areas. If you didn't grow up there, you don't know really what it's like to be a native person there. And that's across the board. But even so, still, I think that New York is like so specific to that because people from LA are like, well, LA is basically the East Coast, like the West Coast, New York. Not even close.
Nah.
Not even close. Not even fucking close. You know how I know? Because all of you guys drive everywhere. Public transit and having comprehensive public transit makes you such a different person when you entirely rely on it and the way and like having to interact and live and exist and go about your day and try to succeed while still being in that culture and being in that community. It's like I really this is just a rant about I hate people from LA, and I just I from a young age was like they seem like they suck.
Well,
Like
dude, it just gets reaffirmed every single time we work with anybody
every
out in
time.
LA. Just and everybody says that. Like everybody says that, oh, you go to New York because you guys actually get shit done. Like you guys move so fast here. What are you talking about? We just like to get shit done.
No, because the job is there and you can get it done now
You can get
instead
it
of
done
just
now. And also,
waiting for it.
if
Just
you
do it now.
wait, you're gonna lose it. You're gonna
Yeah.
fucking lose it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the
You have
fucking
to move
speaking
so
about it, it's
quick.
like the fucking
So quick.
subway. The subway doesn't wait for you. You have to come catch it.
Yeah, you get on it when it's there or you have to wait for the next one. And you
Eh,
can't bitch about it because you missed it.
And if you wait for the next one, you better pray that there ain't no delay.
And does the
You better
subway suck?
pray that
Yeah.
somebody doesn't
Yeah.
jump in front of the subway.
Yeah. Yeah. Does the subway suck? Yes. Does it constantly delayed and broken? Yes. But you know what? You got no other choice. So you either take it or you don't.
And it'll get you where you need to go.
And you certainly don't want to be on a bus. The buses suck
That sucks,
ass,
dude.
dude.
I fucking hate the bus. There's some people who actually like the bus, and I think those people actually, those people actually are scarier than like literal psychopaths. Those people enjoy pain. Those people enjoy the smell of actual shit going into their nostrils. Those people enjoy the idea of not only sitting in traffic, but being able to see it
Yeah.
and being like in an aquarium for people on the outside. I want
Hmm.
to fucking tap the glass every single time I see a bus stopped. It's fucked up.
Yeah. At least when I'm stuck on the subway, I'm underground. And for some reason, it feels more like we're all stuck. When you're
Yeah.
stuck
You
on a
you can't
bus,
do anything.
when you're stuck on a bus, you're in a glass box.
Yeah.
And people just look in and they go, "Oh, homeless guy's pissing on that lady right there. Damn, that sucks." Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
because they can get
Oh
right
man.
off and run away on the subway. Like you can't get
You're
off.
there.
You're
Nah.
there. The
I
doors are
do kind of
sealed.
like that. I'm not gonna lie. Something about that feels like very relaxing.
It feels good.
Like I'm stuck. I literally can't do anything.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
I can't do anything, and that feels better than like, well, maybe I can leave. Maybe
Yeah,
I should just walk. And then I get off the bus and I see it driving off, and that would piss me off more.
yeah, because it's like I should have just stayed on. Why
Should have
did I
just
get
fucking
on? Why
stayed
did I
on.
care
Should have
that
just
much? I
fucking
should have just
stayed
fucking
on.
stayed
Should
on.
have just stayed on the
And you know
fucking
what? I would
bus.
say that that's not even that hot of a take. But you know what it is time for? It's time for the hot minute hot takes.
A minute I take, a minute I take,
Hot,
hot, hot take,
hot take.
hot take.
Mhm.
Okay, you gonna go first or you want me to go first?
uh, I'll go first real quick.
All
30
right, hell
seconds on
yeah.
the clock. Very easy. Very easy. Very simple.
We
I'm
love
gonna go
it,
here
we
in
love it.
3, 2, 1. Stop telling every kid that they have to go to college. We need people in trade jobs. You hyper intellectual fuck sacks have completely disillusioned these kids into thinking that they're lesser than if they don't get an undergraduate degree, even though it'll send them into a crippling debt. And you wonder why people on the right are so anti intellectual. You want them to be nice, but then you don't give it back to them.
The Jordan Peterson take, I like it.
Not even.
We should have fat, ugly boy bands. I really want to see like Michael, 40 years old, have a beer gut, had an injury, throw some ass on the stage while singing some pop music. That's the kind of shit that I want. I want to see them going around in the cute, like kawaii outfits, the little leather bras, and I want to see them hit the moves, star formation, backup dancers, do the twirls, and be fat, gross, and ugly pigs.
That's basically ska bands, just with trumpets. Like
Nah, because I want them to do the performance aspect, and this is coming because
you're
I
clipping
was
a little bit.
whatever. This is coming from I
Just told you I'm the
just
sound guy. I gotta have to tell you.
I'm telling you I'm a sound guy. Well,
Right.
we're
All right.
like
Well, it's been a
over
good episode of
halfway.
the Day One Entertainment. But
Listen, we're over halfway. You want me to fix the sound now?
well, it's because you weren't getting up in your decibel level until just now.
Okay, well I'll keep it cool then.
Okay, cool.
I'll keep it cool.
Oh, by the way, mine was not a Jordan Peterson take.
That was absolutely a Jordan Peterson take.
You should
Actually,
clear the
more Ben
room.
Shapiro. I would dare say you are
No,
Ben
Ben
Shapiro.
Shapiro is totally hyper intellect. His All those guys are hyper intellectual. You know what? Mine is more of like a Shane Gillis take, if anything. If
Nah,
anything,
dude.
dude.
I'm
Yeah,
I
Duncan
will
said
I will
from
find
Mechanicsburg,
Jordan
Pennsylvania.
Peterson at well, he's also dumb. And I
That is
also
crazy to say. That's crazy to
that's a
say.
dumb man right there. And that's
He is
okay.
not dumb. Well, he makes more than both of
Dumb
us,
man.
so he can't be that dumb.
Dumb people make more money all the time. What are you talking about?
Not in comedy.
Brett
Name.
Kreischer.
All right, you've already defeated me. I'll give you that. He does know a little bit of business, but you're correct.
I-
I would say
if
you're
you're gonna
correct.
argue that Brett Kreischer's smart, no,
No, I'm
I'm
not.
putting the microphone in water.
I'm not gonna argue that because that would be crazy. That was crazy how quickly you got that. Bert Kreischer. All right, I take it back.
All right, you know what?
There's a
That's the Achilles heel. That's
there's a
the one
certain
chink in the
degree
armor.
there's a certain degree of not intellect but capability. But
I think
no,
that
correct.
social
That guy's
awareness is very
a
true.
fucking moron.
No, yeah, yeah, dude. I mean, I agree 100%. Like, I don't think that comedians are like dumb as rocks. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm saying that you don't need to be like the smartest man in the world to understand social cues. And I would even say that sometimes
Timing.
people can
Yeah,
just be dumb and funny.
yeah,
There's a lot of just people who are funny because they're fucking dumb.
yeah. Well, and a lot of dumb people are funny because of the way that they think, and that's a lot of
Exactly.
capitalizing on comedy. I don't even want to break down comedy right now. Anyways, no, I
um,
just like my take is maybe the whole like you want people on the right to be nice to you, but you don't give it back, and maybe that's a little out there. But it like when I hear people online, you know me, I'm Mr. Shit Talk in the comment section all day long. The fucking cows come home, baby. I don't give a fuck, right? But a lot of the shit that I find when it gets into the name calling phase is libtard, uh, and we all look the same, which like means that like it's guys that look like me and you, the nice glasses, the nice look, like good clothes, blah 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 blah. Look like you never worked a day in your life. You got soft
soft
hands,
hands.
blah blah blah. Yeah, and like I do agree that
Why are you
often
being
people in trade jobs are wildly uneducated.
I was like, why are you
Not the
being so
smartest of
careful?
not the smartest of the bunch.
But we need
Well, I
HVAC
want to say this correctly, but like,
certifications.
but like, a lot of leftists, all they have is theory. They don't have the practice, right? They don't have the pragmatic, actual solutions and going out and actually doing things and putting their hands on shit that matters, making something with their hands, progressing things forward, even this minutia shit like fucking construction, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's where a lot of the problem comes in. You guys are all theory, you're all talk. You have all of these complaints, but no actual solutions. You're not going out and doing the actual shit that you need to do. You're not going out and trying to understand their perspective on things of like, hey, I work hard for my money. I fucking go out 5 a.m. on the job site. 8 p.m. I'm actually getting home and I'm exhausted. I'm covered in shit and dirt and piss and whatever. Like, I'm actually fucking building the houses that people are gonna go
Mm-hmm.
live in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually building the roads. I'm fixing the roads that you drive on to your cushy office job every fucking day. But then you want to turn around and call me a piece of shit because I want to keep my money and I don't want to give a bunch of money to fucking taxes that I know aren't going to go to the entitlement services that I'm being told are bad anyways. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they're not as a lot of them are not as stupid as you think. It's just that the dumb ones are the loudest people in the room.
I mean, you can say that for both fucking sides.
100%.
I really can't
100%.
stand the people who feel like because they got a degree in Taylor Swift, they have the authority to speak on gender, sexuality, and why somebody is lesser than because they don't actually explore their identity in that kind
Specific
of way. A
person.
lot of times, I like how you like that, dude. That's like a real college like class,
No, I'm saying, but
which is actually
we
I'm
know
fucking
someone kind of like that who's like a very academic person, is obsessed with Taylor Swift and is very opinionated about things they know nothing about. Very opinionated on things they know nothing about, and we recently heard it.
I don't know how to finish this anymore.
I've heard some opinions that I'm like, you don't fucking know what real life is like, dude. You are very theoretical with no pragmatism.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
not.
yeah,
And we're
yeah, yeah,
friends
yeah.
with
I'm
a
not
lot of those
disagreeing.
people. We're
Oh
friends
yeah,
with a
no,
lot
I
of
love
people,
it.
especially
I
in our
love talking about it.
industry.
Oh, dude, I came from a fucking scientific background,
Yeah.
and the people there can be the most insufferable. Like, well, this is how it should be. It's like, yeah, but it's not.
Hmm.
And it's like, okay, but that's because everybody else hasn't caught up yet. It's like, okay, well, they're not going to based off of that energy.
Yeah.
I
They
wouldn't
don't.
either.
Well, now they don't want to.
This is making me want to be fucking racist now. Like I want to like act dumb and ignorant and have no critical thinking based off of this is what's if you're the fucking goal, I'm gonna start moving backwards. Like we're gonna take it back, y'all. You know,
Yeah, because
I
and
don't want
you start
that.
to be human. You get so theoretical that you become so big picture that the actual empathy of human life and like trying to understand a
Yeah,
perspective
dude.
completely goes out the window. And so you theorize, you theorize, you theorize, but you're not actually there in person. I agree. I come from the same very academia back like family. My mom's a fucking lawyer. My mom, got a law degree. My dad got a master's doctoral degree in education. But they also like had us go out and do shit. Like
Hmm.
my mom now works with communities to plant trees and do environmental stuff that's not just you should recycle more
Oh.
and you should feel bad about consuming products. Like no, you're going to consume whatever. But plant some native seed in your yard. It's going to help you with the flooding. Here's some trees that are going to help you with the erosion on your fucking property. Here's shit that actually helps you that also is left leaning in
Hmm.
policy and in legislation. My dad works with people to then become administrators to write policy for education that actually helps kids.
Hmm.
It's
Dude,
like,
no,
uh,
finish this. No, finish it.
no, that's basically it. It's just like, yeah, you can be academic, but if you're not applying it to things that
Yeah, you need to
really help
practice it.
people and you're just theory, you're a
It's
bitch.
useless.
Like,
You're actually fucking useless.
useless.
I would rather like fucking agree with the idiot who at least knows how to build a house, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he has horrible takes on government and how we should, run it and what people are worth more, but he probably does more for the community.
Absolutely.
And that's another thing that
Absolutely.
I cannot stand, especially around election time. The people who are just so, and not to say that it's a bad thing, but just like, oh, you have to vote. It's your mission. If you're not voting, you're a bad person.
Uh-huh.
Listen, it's very important to vote, but what else do you actually do to help your community?
Uh-huh.
Like you do not, and for the people who, and I'm speaking about this because I work at a school. I know that there are some people who could not vote, who are teachers, who and listen, I'm not endorsing that. I'm also not like they should. Everybody should vote. But they do a lot more for helping the community, for helping youth, for volunteering, doing work for their family, way more than I've ever seen a fucking like late 20-year-old guy with a fucking liberal arts degree who I've seen do ketamine right before they have to go to work and now you're judging them. You're judging them for the stuff that you wouldn't even dream about doing until it's the one time to do it in every other 2 year cycle. Like, fuck off. Like, telling
Mhm.
people to do something that everybody knows is important is not a civic duty. What's a civic duty is volunteering, picking up trash, feeding, like, donating your clothes. Like, do fucking something that actually rewards your community and telling, instead of just like saying, okay, this person will do it now. Like, that's not all that government and policy is, you know? That's somebody that's supposed to give you more programs for you to volunteer.
Mhm.
Fucking do something to actually help improve the community that you want to be a part of, not just like, okay, I voted the right person. That's literally the 10%. That's the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Do something else of your life to actually help. If it's not going to be in jobs, then at least make it volunteering. There are a lot of ways to actually help making the world better and what you want to see. But come on. Like, I cannot stand the people who are just like, time to vote, especially if you're just like not even helping people sign up to vote. Like, shut
Oh
up.
yeah, you're just bitching on a fucking social media thing of
You are
like
literally just like, this is your time to
then
vote. This is the
doing
most
a
important
selfie,
part.
doing a selfie with the I voted sticker and being like, doing my
Fuck
part, blah blah
off.
blah. Hey, I saw you litter last week. So that's actually you're actually worse.
Yeah, man.
You're a
And
net negative
like,
in terms of
listen,
community.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but like the reason I'm like really hot about it right now is because of the mayoral election. Love Zoran, love that he got
Oh
voted in,
yeah,
really, really do.
Big Mom Donnie fan.
But
Big Mom Donnie
holy fucking
fan.
shit, if I hear somebody else say this is the most important time and this is the only important thing that you can do for the city, no, it's fucking not.
Go pick up trash in the park. That's
Go pick up
far
trash in the
more helpful.
park. Donate. Do something else. Like
Canvas.
voting is canvas. Don't like just voting is just such the a negative, and telling people to do it is just unless you're helping them walk to the poll station or giving them the registration and going to the corner and then doing it to 20 more people who weren't. Shut up. You're literally not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like I can't stand that, and that's because I also have like a history of like helping people to register to vote back when I had more time during COVID, and I had like that mutual aid organization. Um, and it's just like I put so much effort into helping other people like register and get like informed about how ranked choice like works, that just seeing other people like, well, this is the most important part. It's like you should be doing this. It's like I help people in far more than just guilting them to do that. You just contribute to the society. I hate people who like try to guilt people into doing something instead of actually trying to help.
Yeah.
It's oh my God, you just got me so fucking heated about that because I was just thinking about the amount of people who fucking posted with the I voted or just like if you don't do this, you actually are like a bad thing for New York City. You're a fucking
Yeah.
transplant.
Yeah.
You're a fucking transplant.
Yeah. 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 I agree. I fucking agree. And it's, yeah. Building the community is so big. And like, you're supposed to be inconvenienced to help build your community.
Mm-hmm.
If it's annoying that you have to go out and help, clean up your block, or if your block is having a block party, show up and just say, "Hey, I live in that house literally right there down the street. I just wanted to come say hi." And
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem like, we only live here just so we can go to and from our jobs all the time. Like, I'm going to be here
Yeah.
for a while. Whatever you guys need, you let me know. And you're
Period.
not always going to get, if you're not from here, you're not always going to get a great welcome. But if you're just a nice person and you show that you fucking care about shit, like, they're going to care. I've met
Mm-hmm.
my neighbors and like helped them carry stuff before, or like even just go and you say hi, you talk about the weather of all things. Like, it doesn't matter. Just be a real fucking human being. And
Mm-hmm.
instead of sitting around and like, if you don't like what your politicians are doing and you lose an election, the next thing you do isn't bitch and complain for the next however long it's going to be about like, oh, well, we can't do anything. Everything's okay. Then go do it yourself.
Do it
Then go do
yourself.
it.
Just fucking
Yeah.
do it. If you're waiting for
Here,
somebody else to do it, it's not gonna get done.
pause real quick for me. Hold on. Sorry.
I think also the reason why I'm like particularly hot about that is one, yeah, the mayoral elections just happened in New York, but also I'm back on the rage watching of Jubilee's stuff ever since
Dude, you
the
can't watch that. That shit's a fucking psyop. I swear
oh,
to
dude.
God.
Well, I mean, probably.
The
Okay,
Medi fucking video. The Medi video is
It does
crazy.
the same. Well, it's that, dude. So yeah, that's what got me back into it. They are not journalists. It's not any of that. It's just for clickbaits and moments, and it works on
Normalizing
me. It
fashion.
fucking works on me. It shows. It really just shows like there are some people that do think like that. Are there many of them? No, but there are people like that that do exist, and that gets me enough to be so fucking heated on both the left and the right. Like the Medi thing, like you were just saying, is just insane to see. Like they call them far right conservatives. No, those guys are like everybody there was just literally a fascist.
Yeah, they're
Everybody
just
there is just a
Nazis. Like, they're
fascist. Yeah.
just fascists. I mean, the guy literally said, he's like, you could call yourself a fascist. Oh, yeah, I am.
I wrote in John Pork or something. It's like,
Cool.
oh,
Fucking,
dude, got fired from his job. Thank fucking God.
yeah.
I actually really wish I knew what the guy did. Actually, it's also funny. I did
He runs a meme page.
yeah,
That guy
Pine
runs a
Sap.
fucking meme page. Yeah, Pine Sap. I've
I
seen it before, even prior to this. His memes suck ass. The right can't.
oh dude, they're just religious as shit. I just like I went to it to be
Oh,
like,
Christian
how bad is
nationalists
it?
too are also a whole other
Oh
fucking.
yeah, and they're also like white genocided like believers and the Great Replacement. Like, oh my fucking God. Like
Yeah, you know what? Good. Good. Replace
maybe
us. I
if
don't give a
if
shit.
if you're the white people we're replacing, maybe that's a good thing because you sound like a fucking idiot.
Not even just that. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. Replace white people. I don't care. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
Oh,
It's too late.
it's
The whole the
2025. We're
whole
all
like
gonna look the
saving
same.
saving the future for our white children, securing the white shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
It's too late. If
it's
you were
been
gonna
too
do it,
late
it's too fucking
for
late. We had a black president.
everybody.
We
For
had a black
everybody.
president. It's too late. You lost. Grow up. If it was
Obama,
gonna happen,
game
it would have
over.
happened to the fucking Civil War. It would have happened during all the fucking civil rights movement stuff. And guess who lost every fucking time? You! You lost! Multiple times. Hold this fucking L, dickhead.
Use both hands, man.
Shut the fuck up about this, bro. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened. But guess what happens time and time again? You lose.
You're kind of peeking there.
Yeah, nice. That was good. That shit makes me so mad. Like, you've
Yeah.
lost. Grow up. You've lost.
Yeah, dude.
My
It's from the
God.
both. It's left and right. I just can't fucking stand it, and that's like why I brought up Jubilee because, like, yeah, the Medi thing was like fucking insane, but like, then it got me watching the fucking like 20 liberals against Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro or fucking whatever,
Yeah,
and
and
it's just
getting
like they're just as
stupid people to
insufferable. They're
come in.
just as
Yeah.
insufferable.
You're
Like,
getting stupid, reactionary, highly opinionated, but poorly
mm-hmm,
informed people
mm-hmm,
who just come on, make themselves and whatever side they're representing look like dickheads.
mm-hmm.
And Jubilee makes millions of dollars
Bank,
and doesn't give a fuck.
bank.
And that's why I'm like, dude, something more sinister is behind this because it's just exploiting you fucking morons who
Yeah.
sit there and watch it and go, this is what real life is like.
Dude,
What?
I don't think like somebody's behind it. I think it's
I
like
don't think.
more of I think that it's just so people like to be outraged so much that they can make as much money as they do with it. I don't think somebody needs to be behind it. I think humans secretly do want to be enraged. Like I know that like
Always.
actually yeah, I think that that's like the real thing that unfortunately
Yeah, we're
it
like
comes down
battle
to.
born. We're like battle born mammals. Like
Yeah.
we're here because we killed off our competition.
Yeah, like
And so the only thing
what's
left to
scarier,
kill off
man?
is ourselves.
Yeah, what's scarier? The idea that there's some like big evil behind it, or the fact that there's none whatsoever? I think I'm more on the camp of I think that we're the biggest evil of our we're our biggest enemy, you know? Like we're actually just fighting against ourselves.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I think that a lot of that infighting though is still perpetuated by
Oh, 100%.
a
A
higher,
hundred
more
percent.
sinister. I'm not saying it's the caliphate, it's the Israeli caliphate. Like, no, that's not what I think it is. I think it's like someone understands that outrage and anger sells and brings in more clicks
Mm-hmm.
than actually informed conversation where real information is being disseminated and is actually like being discussed in a genuine and integrity based manner. No one wants to fucking see that because of what you just said. And I mean, we're in the idiocracy phase where it's like, oh, I just want
Oh,
to see
yeah.
tits and blood. That's all I care about. Like,
That's how we started the podcast, talking about your goon folder.
yeah, exactly. Like,
We've come full circle. And here's the thing, I don't judge you for it. I think everybody is allowed. I mean, Twitter's a
yeah,
fucking cesspool. It literally only exists for OnlyFan people
yeah.
to
And as much as I respect sex work, porn is fucking poison, dude. That shit is
yeah.
poison. And like, look, sex work will be here forever, and people will always have escorts, strippers, hookers,
We've
whatever.
always had.
But I think at a digital level, at the level of quantity that there is for this shit, it is poison, dude.
It's just to the fact of humans have no self-control anymore.
Yeah.
We have
No. Because we don't
no
need to, because we,
self-control.
especially Americans, we consume and
Oh.
consume and consume. There's no discipline. That's one of the things I'm
Mm-hmm.
working on now is discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You mentioned.
I stopped smoking. I'm only on edibles right now. And like eventually I want to get off of edibles and be done with weed. But like last night I'm with our friend and they're like, "Do you mind if I smoke in here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And there were so many times I had to sit there and like stop. Like all my mind was, "I want to smoke. I 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 want to smoke." And I didn't. And I'm proud of myself for not doing it. But it's like it's fucking hard to
It's
be
hard.
disciplined in a culture that's entirely hedonistic and undisciplined.
Oh, not
And
only
that's
is
why the
it
people,
hedonistic, it
yeah,
rewards you.
yeah.
They reward you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I don't want to get too deep into it, but like there's fucking reports that came out like a lot of influence or like a lot of what's the word, funding for like a lot of sexy res music was also been linked to the CIA and other of
Oh,
their
I see. I do believe
organizations.
that Sexy Red is a fucking CIA asset.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
it like I don't listen, I'm not like too deep into it, but I would fucking believe it, which is the crazy part. Like they really want to see people like encourage the idea of just like do whatever the fuck you want and do it at
The
like
stereotypes of trap rap, which is do a bunch of drugs, sell drugs to your community, make a bunch of money, and spend it on bullshit that doesn't appreciate and value or doesn't actually better your life in any way.
yeah.
And if you don't have it, take it from someone else.
And
That's what
I would even
that's what they're
take
like enforcing.
that I would even take it a step back of just like don't have that self-restraint that you're talking about. Like, yeah, in the end that's like kind of what her shit's about, but just like do whatever the fuck you want. Well, maybe we don't always need to do whatever the fuck we want. Sometimes we should probably be responsible.
Yeah.
You know?
I
And
would
that's
say
why I came back.
more often than not, you should
Yeah.
do the responsible
Which is
thing.
why I was like came
And
back to the community, you know?
yeah, and I forget who said it, but it was said it's a thing that I've been, sticking with as like a mantra, which is discipline feels like punishment until you see success.
Oh, that's a nice one. Who said that?
I forget, but like that's my mantra lately. It
It's a good
feels
one.
like punishment until you see it work. And
That's
then
a good one.
when you start to see the progress and you see the success and it gets validated, then you go, okay, I totally this has been totally worth it. And that's what I'm waiting for. Like my lungs feel way better. Way better. I'm
I'm gonna
able to
start
work
adopting
out
that,
much
man.
better. I don't feel, I mean, the edibles don't help, but like I definitely feel better in the morning when I wake up. I don't first thing in the morning go I don't do that anymore. Like my lungs feel fine.
Actually have a
I
deep
don't feel
breath.
tight. I actually have deep breaths now. I don't get as tight chested as I used to, which I used to think was anxiety. And now I'm like, obviously in hindsight, it was the smoking didn't help.
Just that smoking that ganja, man.
Yeah. And like, do I miss it still? Absolutely. Every day I think about it. It'd be so easy for me to go to a fucking dispensary, get like 6 pre-rolls and just smoke myself into oblivion for the night. And then tomorrow be like, all right, I'm back on the wagon. But no, 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 no. That's the thing about discipline. When you quit something and you really want to quit it, that's how you know that you have discipline is that you don't do it even in the hard times. Like people
Mm.
who smoke cigarettes. We know people who
No,
have tried
even
to
the
stop
good times, I think.
well, no, but I mean, like when things get stressful and you're like, I need this thing to fall back. I just need to, this thing helps with my anxiety or my stress or blah, blah, blah.
Uh-huh.
Not even
I
in that
see.
moment, not doing it.
I see what you're saying.
That's when you know that you're actually trying to kick a habit. And we know people who have tried to quit cigarettes, and the second shit gets hot and shit gets hard, they go right back
Back
to it.
on it.
And it's like, so you don't actually want to quit. You want to be able to, in the good times, be saying, oh, look at me, I'm very good at this. But when shit gets hard, you go right back to it. So you have no discipline.
I see what you're saying. I 100% agree with that. It's also such an annoying thing that we live in an age of addictions. How long have you
Yeah.
been fucking going?
Not smoking?
No, the podcast.
Oh, we're basically done.
No.
we
Okay, I
just
just wanted to make sure we didn't
we
go
definitely
over.
are over an hour. But with the pauses, I wanted to make up for it a little bit.
Okay, word, word.
My timer's at 107, so we're probably at 115 ish. But with those stops, probably like 107. Like at least.
Is there anything you want to end off with media spotlight or something?
I started rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Pretty funny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty funny. I
Has
want to
it
go
aged
watch.
well?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it's pretty good still. I will say there was a Mario Batali quote, or not quote, but like bit about Mario Batali. I don't even know if you remember who that is. Like one of like the he's the
He's like
redheaded
a
chef, like celebrity
yeah. I'm
chef.
about to say he's a chef.
Yeah, and then he got canceled because he was sexually harassing women on set and stuff, and like who worked for him. So
I'm not gonna lie, with a name like Mario Batali,
he's a
that
fucking
feels
wop.
right.
He's a greasy wop, dude. Of course he's doing that.
Listen, he's not helping the
Every
fucking
Italian in
stereotype.
power has showed us that they're incapable of keeping their fucking dirty hands to themselves.
What about Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese has probably done some weird shit.
But he's just like anxious and he's looking at me like that, you know?
So is he really Italian or is he?
Tell me more.
I don't think I'm going to.
And that's been the podcast, I think.
Wait, I got it. Wait. I mean, the easy one is like Martin Scorseseberg, but
That's just lazy, but I like it.
that's what I mean. Like it's low hanging. It's not
I
good.
like it. Sometimes you
I,
don't
I
need to.
I couldn't think of anything off the top of my
Or
head because Martin
Skasenstein.
Scorsese is very Italian. Like
Scorsese, yeah.
Scorsese, yeah. I mean, but like that doesn't work
It's
either.
just as lazy.
Yeah, it's not as good. I think you have to change it on the Martin side, but there's nothing Martin that I could think of.
Martine.
Martin makes it worse. Martin is more European.
Martine.
Martin.
Mm, Martinberg. Gutenberg.
Martin Scorsese.
Mm.
But that's super Italian
That's
too.
extraordinarily Italian.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't realize how fucking Italian it was until you said it with an accent.
Scorsese.
I feel like he's probably someone who you can push over and probably break his fucking bones.
I feel like he's tougher than you think.
I
I
don't
think
think
he's
so.
more scrappy than I mean, not in his old age now, but I think
I'm
that
about to
like
say, I
in
think
his
I can beat him in a
time,
fight.
no, I think in his time he was a bit scrappy. I think he definitely was a nerd, but I think he had like nerd, like
Italian nerd
like
strength.
rage, like real
Italian
underneath.
immigrant nerd
Yeah, yeah,
strength.
yeah, yeah. First generation Italian immigrant nerd strength,
Oh,
which just basically means he would have been like a pioneer of school shootings had he been pushed far enough. That's basically what
I
that
100%
means.
agree with that. Dude, it was harder to get guns, so you had to be a
Martin,
filmmaker.
yeah, Martin Scorsese, had he
Martin
been
score
pushed far
shooter.
enough, would have been the first school shooter.
Martin score shooter,
Yeah.
school shooter.
And it makes Taxi Driver way more like way more relatable. If you're
I
like, oh,
mean,
you were him, like you thought you were him.
you want it to be.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Raging
You write
Bull.
what you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Raging Bull, fucking Taxi Driver. I'm trying to think of other movies that are just about like low key rage. The Comedian is too.
I actually don't know that many Martin Scorsese movies.
I just named three that were all the main character was Robert De Niro
Yeah.
because they're like, you know, gay. I'm just kidding. All right, you know what? That's how we're gonna end this episode. Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro are gay together. No, thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode. This has been a very fun one. We missed Nick, but he'll be back for next week. Actually, will he?
I don't
No, he
fucking
won't
know.
be.
Probably not.
No, he's
Whatever.
going to be on the plane back from South Dakota. I'll be
That's
in Martha's
true.
Vineyard, so we'll be back on Zoom. Um,
Back on it.
I'm,
We've been
I,
on it.
yeah, we never leave, but I may or may not. We'll see how we get it done. We'll make it work.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll talk about that. We'll
yeah,
definitely get an episode shot for next
we're all
week. But
traveling pretty hard, but yeah.
we're gonna be getting you your content.
Yeah, and if anything, if we need to, we might film it this week and just have it ready for next
That's
week.
actually something I
We
was
might
thinking
want to
about.
do it on like Thursday or something prior to our session.
Yes. Let's close out.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of the Bay One Entertainment Podcast. We really appreciate it. Make sure to check out the website
Dib dib dib.
www.bay1entertainment.com.
And don't forget it's 7 W's.
It's 19 W's. Then you have to spell it out DUBYAW.
W.
www. You can check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Bay One Entertainment. You can
Hmm.
follow me on Instagram. Jesus, I can't speak right now.
You
Follow
got
me
this.
on
You got
Instagram
this.
at phil.omf.
You can follow me at the _K_Mora.
You can follow Nick at nick.bradshaw.20.
Yep.
Is it dot 20 or just nick.bradshaw20?
I think
Hey,
it's
it's right
20.
here. Ready? It's right here. Thanks a lot,
Nice.
Edit Nick. Yeah, make sure to check us out on X at Bay1ENT and also Blue Sky or something that we never post on. So why you don't need to follow us
It's a
on.
cesspool, both of
Um,
them. Doesn't matter.
Apparently Blue Sky. It doesn't matter. I don't want to get into more discussion, but yeah, thank you guys so much. We have some cool content coming out. We just shot some cool monologue and we're shooting some more stuff later this week. Tomorrow,
Mhm.
no, not tomorrow, Wednesday of this week.
Wednesday.
We'll be shooting some more stuff. We're all traveling for the next couple of weeks, mainly just me and Nick, but we're gonna be, we're
I
working
like
our
staying
asses off,
local.
trying to get some cool stuff done, shooting more stuff at the end of August, shooting stuff in September.
We're doing a lot of shooting.
Nick is getting married in September, September 20th. Say congrats to the guy. I'll be officiating. Kevin will be holding the ring. We're really big. We're really involved.
Yeah.
Thanks again. We'll see you guys on the next episode. And remember, Scorsese and De Niro are gay. Thank you guys.
Gay with each other.
Yep, they're butt fucking. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.